Hey, good morning, everybody. It is January 22nd. Pretty awesome. We Today's another gift and a blessing. Just really thankful for that. Thankful to be here. Thankful to be with you. Thankful to be with our teachers and staff. Every day's a blessing, right? So here we are. Quite a bit on the list today, but I'll try and be efficient, I guess is the word I'll use. I'm going to dive into the calendar, and then I've got a handful of items over here that I want to share with you, just some details of some things coming up. Okay, scroll through here. Let's just, obviously, these highlights here. The tailgate is this Tuesday, as in tomorrow. Hopefully you are SVP'd for your food on Friday. But tomorrow night is the big middle school tailgate. We've done those a number of times over the last couple of years. Thankful to Mrs. Deladone, who really helps organize this. And then admissions is a part of it, but I'm thankful to Mrs. Deladone for helping really get this going. So thank you, Anne. So anyway, that's tomorrow night. It kind of starts. All the games kind of fire off at 4-ish, and then the food and everything starts at 5. So would love to see you there. Typically, we've got hundreds of you there, including all your siblings and everything. So it's usually a really fun night. I expect tomorrow night to be that way as well. Speech and debate, prayers for you as you head up to Greeley on Friday. That club has grown quite a bit. So we're thankful to Wyatt Smith, 8th grade Wyatt Smith, his mom, and Mrs. Naylor for really helping spearhead that and just growing it. Started out with just a few, and last I heard, I think it was up to 10 folks, 10 students. So awesome. Robotics club is up and running. Summer camps, people are still signing up like crazy for summer camps, so get that in there. And then map testing starts up again this week. So that's going through this week. We're going to try and really finish that off this week. All right. Okay, all right, so let me share one thing. Oh, couple smart things. So tailgate. Congratulations to the high school cheer. They went to nationals down in Texas over the weekend, and there was 400 to 500 teams represented there in some different divisions, and we took 4th in the nation in our division. The top 3 were from Texas. Number 5 was from Louisiana. So congratulations to our team for finishing 4th in the nation. So congratulations, high school cheer. And then in the JV Colorado State competition, we took first place. Our JV cheer won the state championship. So congratulations to all of you and all involved, and Mrs. Harris and her assistants, and just unbelievable. So congratulations there. Wow. That's pretty awesome. Okay, chapel this week is Mr. Holman. He's one of our high school Bible teachers, and our girls soccer coach. So looking forward to that. And then Mr. Thunder is Friday, February 2. It's basically like a mock on a beauty pageant for the high school senior boys. It's really funny. My son was in it. My son actually won Mr. Thunder, and it's really fun. It's great. So you've got to attend that. It is so. There's usually 500, 600, 700 people at these events. I mean, we fill these bleachers. It's really funny. So I highly recommend that. Super cool that our high school was over in Hawaii. Our high school choir was over in Hawaii. So that sounds like an amazing trip. So that's really cool. And then prayers for our high school jazz band. They'll be performing at the Mile High Jazz Festival at Metro State in a couple of weeks on Friday the 9th. So pray for them. So that's pretty cool. And then I get a few questions on the Chromebooks, just in terms of cost to repair and everything. So basically, the beauty of having Robert here is he saves you a fortune. So, for example, a student needs a new screen. Let's say it breaks, which has happened a number of times. So we have to up our game on terms of how we treat our screens. Robert can fix it for us on site in a matter of a few days. You pay for parts, and there's a $50 administrative fee for Robert to repair this, right? His time is worth something. So the screen and all that is, say, $25, and then Robert is $50. So that's $75. If we were to have Dell replace it, we would have to stick it in the mail, send it out. It would probably take, at least 10 days. And they would send it back. So you would be without a computer for 10 days, or you'd have to rent a loaner. And it's about $150 to $200 for the same thing that Robert does. So Robert gives us an unbelievable deal. Not to mention the fact that he turns it around in a day, maybe two, versus 10 days. So anyway, I just wanted to give us a little bit of perspective on that. And so we're thankful for Robert. Passports. Our passports have served their purpose. They've sort of reset, right? Our concern was students were showing up unprepared or leaving in class all the time. And obviously, you see me in the halls all the time. Students were just wandering the halls. I'm getting a drink. I'm going to the bathroom. But me being out there, it was like their fifth trip of the day. And so we're like, okay, we got to figure this out. So the passports kind of said, okay, let's at least have an idea of how often this is happening. And you've done such an amazing job that we are, as of today, eliminating the passports. They're over. Now, that being said, I still have to draw 2 names for second quarter. I've got the box here of the passports. So the $100. So I'm going to do that in a second. I'll do that after devotions. But anyway, the expectation is that you're not going to start wandering like we had the issue before, that we've reset, and now you've got this sort of cognizant, you're thinking of okay, do I really have to go to the bathroom? I mean, if you do, you got to go. So go. I mean, golly, don't worry about that. But can I fill up my water bottle at break, in between classes, before or after lunch, on my way to lunch, whatever? There's a lot of opportunities to do that. So anyway, we want you to kind of be aware, and if it becomes an issue with 1, 2, 3, 5, 8 students, then we'll deal with those students individually. So anyway, that's kind of the plan there. All right, let me get my notes from church. Really, really good church. It was a real challenge. So I've mentioned before, I'm on this smaller cohort of about eight or so folks at my church that we meet with our Pastor Joel, about every other week. And we talk about the upcoming Bible verses and sermons. And it's a wonderful hour. So anyway, we're on the book of Jonah. And Jonah's, it's 2.5 pages. It's actually really an interesting book. And Jonah's kind of a putz when it comes to his faith when you start reading early on. But here's the real takeaway. Jonah's on this boat, and the seas are going crazy, right? The boat's going bananas, and he's down below deck. He's taking a nap. And the sailors, who have no faith, are up on top trying to do everything they can. They're throwing stuff off the ship to make it lighter. They're rigging up sails, taking down, they're doing everything they can to kind of manage this storm. And they finally get to the point where, like, this isn't working. They go down to Jonah and they say, Jonah, dude, get up here and and ask your God to like help us out here. And Jonah's like, I'm good. I'm napping. This is all good. And so basically, Jonah's faith, he's calm. He's not worried about it. Jonah's faith, so the lesson is Jonah's faith is good for him, but it's doing nobody else any good. Like, it's not serving anyone. So, sorry, I'm looking through my notes here. Basically, these men are called neighbors, and Jonah's like, I don't care. You guys figure it out. I'm good. And then, so Jonah's faith is good for him, but the others are like, yeah, but what about us? So like, he just doesn't care. So the challenge is, God is calling us his own so that we can do good, not just feel good. Like, part of our faith is to go out and do good for others and be there for others and pray for others, not just to make ourselves feel good. Yeah, I go to church every Sunday. This is great. Man, my faith is humming along here. This is really good. But yet I do nothing to serve anybody else. So is my faith truly where God wants it to be? Right? So anyway, that's the challenge. It's really good. So we need to make sure that our faith is not just doing us good and making us feel better, but it's serving others as well. So anyway, such a great reminder. All right, I'm going to draw these two names. I'm going too long here, sorry. All right, number 1, Jack Matter. Congratulations, Jack. Connect with Mr. Romero. All right, number 2. Let's see who we got here. Eva Kinder. Jack Matter, Eva Kinder are our 2 winners. Congratulations. Find me at some point and we'll go from there. All right, y'all. Take care. Bye.